Welcome.
You're now tuned into STWF TV, the Parlay Perspective. The Parlay Perspective. Where we talk hockey.
Feed Byfield around one man in on goal. Scores! What a goal! Quentin Byfield! And that gets Jim Fox out of his seat here at Crypto.com Arena.
Basketball.
Take matters into his own hands, Van Horn. Now you got to get this in from Thursday. Oh my God! Throw it down, Kobe.
Football.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my goodness!
Oh my God!
Wilson's going to lob one, and somehow, some way, Paul Richardson comes up with the ball.
Cuts upfield. Hurdles over a couple of people.
Oh my goodness, did you see that? He hit Steve Brown with what looked like a karate kick.
Baseball and more.
Well, there goes again. Pitch is swung on a miss. Throw to second base is high. They're going to say that Rojas got in the way. It doesn't matter. Sosa tagged him out anyway. That was an amazing catch and tag by Sosa.
The Parlay Perspective. The Parlay Perspective.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into the show on a Monday. It's the Parlay Perspective. I am Dale. We got Coach Lee in the house. What's going on, Coach?
What's the damn deal, Dale?
All good, all good. Metal Watt in the house. What's up, man?
It's Monday, baby. We shining on them. Got the Lakers yellow on them, even though we lost the other night. It's all good. We hit.
Yep. And Jake in the building. What's up, man?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Thank you. Thank you. Somebody else is going to get fined. Hashtag bring your ass.
Bring your ass. You know what I'm saying? We got one fine coming out tonight. It's not Jake. And that's a surprise, you know what I'm saying? If you know what the jokes and what we do as a family here, man. First off, like, share, and subscribe to SCWF TV. If you want to get drunk, you know what I'm saying, subscribe to BS and Beer Media. You know what I'm saying? They get right. We get right too, but you know what I'm saying? The name of it is fire. So yeah, give both like, share, and subscribe, follow, whatever you got to do, man, to keep the lights on for us. You know, we gonna be here doing our thing, man, and we hope that you come in and tune in tonight.
That's right, man. We got a variety.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. You're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out on the millionaire that's out there watching us. It's gonna reward us. I'm telling you.
My man's coming too.
You get
Shout out
nothing.
to Will Wickfall. Welcome to the podcast, man. Never seen you before. Welcome. Show love, like, share, subscribe.
Bro,
talking all that noise, but got no link.
He set him up. The link already pasted to the group. All right, it should be in the pin note, pin messages. Number one, that's where it should be.
It is.
Okay, so number two, it's the same link we've been using for months now.
Same link you've been using, right, man.
Bookmark the damn link. How about that?
So like, if I'm the one that can find the link and I'm in the show, no problem. That's how you know that there's a problem.
That part.
Yeah, we're at this point we're just using excuses of being late. All right. we just looking for excuses.
Hold on. Ahead, man. Wish for Will's sake, man. We had your commercial popping up tonight. You know, we don't. You know, so you know, shout out to Will. There's no king cakes going on, man. But come through, show love, man, and come through. This man, he here the whole time. He said so. He didn't even have to.
It be the ones that say they love you, man.
You learn something.
Not me. I wouldn't confuse you like that, okay? I wouldn't.
Everybody ain't your partner.
Well, it's bullshit. What's good, fellas?
What's good with you? How you doing?
So Chili Will.
Welcome.
Had a good day.
On time, Will. On time.
I'd have been even more on time if people were playing games.
Who you mean? Who you mean?
Hell.
Uh-oh. He came in with the smoke.
What game?
You know what's up.
Blowing smoke. That's what he doing.
I threw that shit before I walked in the room. Look at it. I'm already in the chat.
Bobby, what up, Bobby? How you doing, man?
Bobby Boucher.
All right, man. Let's start things off here. We're going to wrap up the first weekend of March Madness on the men and women's side of things, man. How was the first week of March Madness in you guys' opinion? Took off work. Did you get to watch, get sick at the same right time or whatever? I did. I still didn't watch though.
Absolutely. Jake, Jake's not. Jake, you want to start, man? Jake, start us off, man. You know what I'm saying? The prime college basketball man, Jake in the building. Start us off tonight.
You heard?
To start us off with the college basketball tournament, there are 0 Cinderellas this year. It's all big name schools. The only schools that are left are SEC, one ACC, a couple of Big 12s, and who's the other one?
It's almost like I called this.
Losing my mind. But anyway, the highest seed left is technically a 10 seed, but it's an SEC school in Arkansas, so it's not really all that much of a surprise. But close games, fun games, not really. The teams that were supposed to win were supposed to win. All the 1 seeds are still home. All the 2 seeds are still there, but all in all, St. John's lost. St. John's is not there no more.
St. John's is gone, courtesy of John Calipari's Arkansas Razorbacks. What's going on, Miz? Yeah, so keep going, Jake.
Yeah, no, it was a classic matchup between Pitino and Calipari. That was a fun storyline to read into, but honestly, if there was some kind of an upset or something, I'd have a lot more to talk about. Other than that, Blue Devils are still in there, and Will's Gators are still in there.
A lot of chalk, man. A lot of chalk.
Yeah, no, there was definitely a lot of chalk, man. But I mean, of course, on the first day, you get some type of upset. McNeese State, shout out to them, clearing their first game, getting all types of viral activity. Will Wade moving now.
Boy, you probably won something on that.
Con rolling with them. So shout out to McNeese State. They pulled an upset on the first day of the NCAA tournament, and though we didn't get as many upsets or no upsets in the weekend portion of it. I mean, hey, at some point the shoes are not gonna fit. So we'll see this to be continued, man. But there's stuff running around this, man. Overall, the tournament this weekend was just the tournament. You get that ooze from the opening weekend. And now that you have prime conference teams battling it out for a championship, it's gonna be dope. You got some interesting matchups coming up this week, man. So, what was interesting for me this weekend? A lot of people was on the St. John's waves, and I thought they would be Elite 8, maybe Sweet 16. I knew at some point the offense would be frozen. RJ Lewis, projected pick in this year's NBA draft. Not a lot of minutes played on his part. He had some minutes played, but crucial time didn't play. Rick Pitino was asked about that. Rumor has it that he's going to transfer, and that kind of waddled down in some aspects of the game. I don't know why you would not have him in at a stage of the game when you needed points, but that was dope.
They said that guy was having a bad game. Yeah, he was like on the 0 for 10 or something like that. He was not having a good game. That's why he was on the bench.
Choking, that's what.
Classic
I'm
choker.
saying he was like a player of the year kind of player, but he was not having a good game. Yeah. So what's also funny about that matchup is so Arkansas fans, of course, I mean they're like any other fans, but I think Arkansas fans they go off on the deep end for sure, like any other fan base. But I think they have they have like a little bit too high of a thought about themselves. Like, you guys are Arkansas. Like, you Arkansas. You be satisfied with what you get here. You got Coach Cal.
That's what we tell you every week, Dale.
And you got Coach Cal, and you got a whole you basically brought a squad over there. And shout out to them for keeping the tempo during the course of that late push in that game.
So this was earlier in the season. Quote from an Arkansas fan in the text group I'm in.
Yeah, this sounds
sounds like Cal went and bought some players that don't mesh. That's the risk, though. Transfer portal has this thing changing forever. And I'm like,
he always did this.
Yo, Arkansas fans, chill out. Like, the man got y'all to the tournament.
That's the thing, though. They're not wrong, though. But the problem is not that they're wrong. That it's the surprise. This is what Cal always does. They'll get guys who are all nice, a bunch of one and dones, though none of them been a teammate before. They all just been the guy where they've been at.
Right.
Ain't had to pass to no one. And now you go put 4 of them on the same court and say, all right, pass. And also,
figure it out.
And they'll never shoot good free throws either. Ever. That's what killed them every year. Every year. It's the Coach Cal special.
That's what he does, man. But the bottom line is Arkansas is relevant. They're in the tournament. And they be complaining still.
Hey, that's how we be telling y'all Saints fan the same thing.
That's what happens when you get a prime minister in the building. Cal Perry, man. You know what I'm saying? You see the impact that he
just be lucky you in the league.
Right.
Black and gold, just be lucky you in the league.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Florida UConn.
Okay.
Florida UConn yesterday was fire too.
Y'all don't. It's how quick they forgot about the bags. Jesus, go ahead, my fault.
The bags. You know the SEC carries that big old bag, man.
Like they belong here. Crazy.
Was y'all able to catch that Florida UConn game yesterday?
No, I got to watch Danny Hurley's blow up about it, but other than that,
I figured they weren't gonna. I figured the Gators are gonna beat them. That's when I had the UConn out is against the Gators. So
the thing was, Florida had control of the game, and then they just slowly started letting it slip. And Florida, they had a little bit more team ball going on. They were definitely making better passes and making the better points. UConn didn't know how to capitalize off of it. They only had the one guy that could shoot the three, but they were covering him really well.
UConn was. I feel like UConn played their game, the best game they could play. I just think down the stretch, Florida, those shots and mistakes that Florida was making, even in the second half, they was able to capitalize on them. UConn just couldn't hit no shots, and you got to hit shots. They were going inside. They were causing havoc for those big men for Florida, but overall, they got to the free throw line too. You know what I'm saying? But overall, they just couldn't hit jumpers. In Florida, Clayton, shout out to Clayton Jr. Man from Iowa.
Monster, absolute beast.
Witness getting smacked up by UConn early in his college career to now, going to Florida, heating up in the second half and beating UConn. So Florida overall, man, they played a great game. They stuck with their plan, and that was dope. They didn't really fall out and continue to play how they wanted to play. And UConn basically set themselves up to lose this game. Because UConn should have had this game. They played like a 2-time national champion. And you heard Hurley floating about, this emotions. Because that's how passionate he is as a coach. You had that 2-peat. A lot of people don't get to witness 2-peats in college. Then you get to witness a 3-peat potentially. So, and he showed that. You could have went on like, okay, maybe next year. But it may not be no next year. May not be no year after that. UConn's a blue blood, so they're going to continue to make tournaments and stuff. But
hey, but we remember the Kevin Ollie years. It wasn't all sweet. Like, it wasn't.
That's true.
We remember the Kevin Ollie years. So I think they got a great coach. He probably need to tone down the Bob Knight bit. He can chill a little bit because I think he coaches the way he wants his team to play. The problem is that could undress you too when it matters, and he gotta take it easy. But
he ain't throwing a chair yet. He's doing all right.
Yeah, but it's 2-1 if he slapped the kid in practice. He might have smacked it. So, but the chairs have stayed bolted down. That's a fact. You notice the chairs are all connected now, so that you can't do that. There's no more.
Oh, no shit.
It's a row. Yeah, the kids Bob. They knew they had enough of this.
Bob. Yeah, they learned a long time ago.
Yeah, it's all about. You ever see them get?
What do they pull out then? Because they bring the chairs out to the court now too.
Yeah, they pull extra ones out from like the sides and the back for the.
That makes
that's
sense.
like
Okay.
yeah. But the actual
one
they
had like floor chairs. They're like higher and all this kind of small back and stuff. That's
yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So Tuke also talked about another game, and it was the Maryland game. Coach or Dale, I posted the Twitter video in the parlay group. Sorry.
Wait. Hold on. We talking about something in high school?
No. It was the Maryland game. Maryland,
Colorado State.
Colorado State. Thank you, Tuke.
Gotcha.
There's some controversy.
Agenda. He be going nuts.
There's some controversy.
That's my agenda.
No, you're good. I was still talking college basketball. I know what we're on. There was some controversy over the buzzer beater. They're saying there's a lot of people going around saying that the kid walked. Tuke, obviously you've seen it. What'd you think? And then Coach or Dale will throw up the video for us so everyone can get a peek at what they think.
Listen here, man.
He looked like he hadn't had that planned.
Well, I sent the video.
It looked like you had little tippy toes, man. But when you get a shot off like that, man, in the NCAA tournament, baby, and you don't call it, I ain't mad at it, baby. Game over. Swish. You know what I'm saying? Kept some people's brackets alive. But Colorado State overall, a great game from them, man. You can't call it. You can't predict that type of shit. You want that stuff to happen if you're a college basketball fan. You want somebody to win like that, even if it's a higher seed or a lower seed. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty dope.
You talking about the game winner, Jake?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I gotta like doctor that up so we don't get canceled.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we don't want.
I can't.
Baltimore though. Only for Baltimore though. So.
Well, you want
they'll be like, I'm the guy, and you be like, all right, be the guy. He's like, yo, don't tell me when to be the guy.
well, Coach and Will and Dale, I know you don't care, but Coach and Will, if you guys want to see what I'm talking about, to see if you think he was traveling or not, I did send it to the
Okay. If he traveled, let me look. I got the video. I just know it'll get us canceled. I play it.
Oh yeah, he walked a fucking country mile. Yeah, but you can't call that there either, unless you like. To be fair though,
no walk.
That's 3 steps, right?
It looked like 3 steps to me.
In college, in NBA, that's not a travel. NBA, that's not a travel.
Right.
At all.
Right.
But they're not on the NBA court.
You know why he got rid of that? You know why that happened?
Wow.
Because he shred the whole defense to that side. Referee basically at the end of the day, he's like, shit, that's not gonna go up. He was only seeing to see the shot that went up in time or not in time. That's why that travel wasn't called. If it wasn't travel.
Yeah, they're not gonna call a buzzer beater travel like that. That's the fastest way to be the guy on the news tomorrow.
They also threw me for a loop because they threw Gene Steratore on there for a rules analysis and what you think. I'm like, aren't you supposed to be watching football? What are you doing watching basketball? And I found out he had a whole basketball career, so it made sense.
Yeah.
But
he does all that, man.
It threw me off. But he said because when he started going to the hoop, it counts as possession of the ball when you have 2 hands on it, and he still had the scoop going in dribble motion. So that's why
they give you that first one. It's like they call it the crab dribble or like the in between step. So yeah, I mean, look. I wouldn't have been mad either way. Actually, I would have been pissed if they called it because he hit a buzzer beater. You don't take that away from him.
And it's also cool because this is a freshman center. Coach came up and said, "Who wants the ball?" He said, "Give me the mother effing ball, coach."
Right.
And he went up, drove it, hit the buzzer beater. It was a cool little after the end story, but it was
just as fun though if he said, "Give me the fucking ball," and then he traveled. I'd have laughed my ass off.
He literally meant it.
But yeah, there's a lot of people going out there saying this was a travel, this was a blah 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 blah, and I'm like, you know what? I don't care. It made for a fun little thing because we haven't had many buzzer beaters this tournament, so I'll take it.
Damn it! Did the ref call it?
It did not.
Nope.
It wasn't a travel. Proceed.
You heard? And, hey, that is a coach right there. That is a coach who's done a lot of winning.
Of course, we've seen the prime, we've seen the number 1 seeds, you know what I'm saying, wreak havoc. We've seen that. And we got an interesting, like I said, Sweet 16 in Elite 8 coming up potentially this weekend. So
how y'all 16 doing? Like what y'all bracket look like?
Oh yeah, brackets looking crazy. I was in the SCWF shit. Yeah, my bracket's all over the place, man. I mean, potential to still win. Huh?
I'm in the 77. I got like 15 out of 16 for the 16. It's chalk though. A lot of chalk, man.
Yeah, man. Be real. I randomized one of mine. I have no time to pick.
Are y'all having as much fun with this tournament as you have in past years before NIL?
No, it's not. I don't even think it's the NIL. Honestly, I just think like the brackets for me are just like boom. I'm gonna have fun watching the tournament regardless, you know, because I want to see games on a night like this in March. I'm not mad at it.
Hold up, play it again. My man.
I'm not mad at it because all teams playing basically got their own lows. I mean, every college team got their own story, but you know, I feel like a lot of these teams are teams that we've been, you know, on the helms of talking about this year, and it's gonna be dope. I mean, we got Florida, Maryland playing on Thursday. We got Duke, Arizona on Thursday. Arkansas, Texas Tech, that should be a battle, and BYU, Alabama. Friday night, you got Ole Miss versus Michigan State. You got another SEC battle. You got Kentucky versus Tennessee. Michigan versus Auburn, and to wrap it up on Friday night, Purdue versus Houston. So some good games over here. Is there a team from the list of 16 that y'all see kind of we'll say, is there an upset of any sorts between these games going on here this Thursday? Y'all just looking at the schedule.
I see some upsets. My Gators could be on alert. I mean, it's not a crazy upset, but Maryland's a good team. I think Duke could be on alert because Arizona can hoop. Who else we got here? Yeah, I think
is the Duke's tournament to lose?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's Gators.
It's Duke's. It's
Gators.
Duke's only because I feel like they have everything. Like if the game changes in the direction where they're losing. In the NCAA tournament, it's different because when you've seen Duke lose, they kind of lose. But in this team, compared to all the teams I've watched in the first weekend, they have
competition.
Blockers, they have shooters, they have guys that just bring up the basketball. They have a guy in Cooper Flag that can play every position. Like they have a lot of tools over there, and they're interchangeable. And if they can continue to play the way they was able to play in the first weekend, rotations and getting through the mud and stuff like that. Yeah, it's their tournament to lose. Florida, great team. They have bigs that can kind of, you know, mess up the flow. And they got some squeaky guards that can definitely create some havoc as well. Florida is definitely a great team as well. I feel like all the one teams bring something, but somebody got to go down, man. Is it number one?
I feel like Duke ain't been tested in this tournament at all. First game, 93 points, blew them out the water.
They won like 13 games by 30 plus. They won like 20 plus games by like 20.
They whooping on people. Second game against Baylor, 89, then 66. Like they smacking teams around. That could just mean they are that good, but I don't buy it. I just think they ain't been tested yet.
They are one of the only teams to beat Auburn this year, though, and they did lose to UK. So they had decent competition at the front end of the season, and they did.
Probably likes Auburn in the tournament here,
and they had a tough run during the ACC tournament, so they're plenty ready in my opinion.
That was a fake tough run. They were injured,
and that's the point.
It's not. I mean.
Flag was injured, and they managed to pull through without him. That shows that this team's more glued than we think.
That's not really being tested. That's playing with house money because you're not even doing that.
And then they did right now. Yes, he has. They have beat Arizona. They have beat Arizona this year already. But the problem is that Caleb Love is their kryptonite. So That's why I agree with Will on this being upset alert.
I mean, I'm just happy my man Caleb got another team back, even though I'm mad he left. But
who crapping up? Who opened up a cold one?
Who you think? The cold one, man.
Open up a cold one.
Darth Vader over there.
Listen here. I'm going to put a team
on
the
Skyline Chili.
What about Skyline?
Garbage. That's what about it. Garbage.
Sean Miller's taking a can with him, Coach.
Stop putting chocolate in your chili.
Oh, yeah. Sean
Miller,
not
chocolate. It's cinnamon.
It's gross.
What's that, too?
I said, Sean Miller, as announced, he's going to be the new head coach at Texas after the firing the other day. And, yeah.
Somebody on this chat was pretty hot about it.
Try to play like he's not. You just whispered bitch when it was announced. We heard you.
I'm watching a basketball game.
Oh, I watch a basketball game.
I am. Paige Becker's beating ass right now.
Yeah. Oh, so all right. So publicly, you'd rather say you would call it her bitch instead of fucking.
No, not her. I was talking to the girl from South Dakota State. She tried to roll her ankle.
Okay. That's what it is.
Anyway, yeah, no, I know Coach is right. I was absolutely hot about it. I didn't want to show it to Will because he was just going to be a baby about it. Mm-hmm. Me on the other hand, I told Coach, I was like, this is a classic case of fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I told Coach, I said, for your fandom, I hope he's successful. But for my end, I hope it burns to the fucking ground. Fuck that guy.
No, this is a classic case of I'm fucking a baby that I worship this little baby school and I want people to stay here. Shut up. Look, he came there. You're lucky he came back and made y'all relevant again.
No, absolutely not. We're not lucky. We gave him a chance when he's at the lowest point of his career because the shit that he pulled in Arizona.
A chance. Somebody would have signed him. He just went back home where it's easy.
I don't know about that because he didn't make it look easy 2 years ago when he didn't even make the turn.
Out of a job, and if he's out of a job again, guess who's going to ring his phone?
And guess who's going to answer? And guess who's going to sign him?
And the thing is, this is the thing that's
open
kind of
arms, like you never left. We missed you, Sean.
This is the thing that kind of annoys me about Xavier, though. I'm not going to lie, is the fact that they're not going to go out and try to look for a decent hire either. They're going to go back to the well and ask Chris Mack if he wants to come back after he failed at Louisville. And I was talking to Coach about it. I was like, I really wish that Xavier wasn't so in-house. I want them to go out and try to find somebody else and bring him in instead of going after a Thad Bonnet, going after Sean Miller or Chris Mack again when they've already went through these coaches. They think because Travis Steele was an in-house hire, but because that failed so bad and it wasn't a previous coach or someone that had head coach experience, they don't want to do that again. So they want to go out and get Chris Mack and, let's wash and repeat this thing. No, bring someone else in that, had a rough stint somewhere else. Bring them back to the smaller school, like Will said, and thrive. And if you leave, you leave. Who cares? We've already been through it. But at the same time, why are we going to rinse and repeat the Chris Mack thing? Because we're just going to have the Sean Miller thing happen in 3 years yet again. And then we're back to having nothing. Because we're losing, we're losing four transfers that we had this year that were all seniors. We're losing Fremantle. And there's obviously guys on the bench that are probably going to leave to go with Miller or go to somewhere else. This roster's depleted, and we're going to have a brand new coach coming in that may or may not bring guys with them. And you're going to have to hit the transfer portal hard, and the recruits, you better hope that they're going to stay recruited. So it's just
that's happening.
Next year is going to be in shambles for my Musketeers, but I am happy. I'm kind of dailing it, but I'm happy if we get a couple of wins and we beat UC. As long as we beat the rival, I'm happy.
Your Musketeers, I'm lost, Jake. I'm so lost.
We all are.
Cincinnati.
What do you mean?
What happened to Ohio State?
What's up with Ohio State? Yeah, basketball. I'm Xavier all the way. Xavier till I die.
Yeah.
Xavier doesn't have a Dale. Xavier doesn't have a football program.
Because they don't need a football program. They're a freaking irrelevant team. Where the hell is Xavier? Where the hell is that place? This is what you're
on. Hey, LSU basketball. You will speak.
Yeah, exactly. Why the hell is LSU basketball worse than Xavier? I don't even know what the hell Xavier is. St. John's. All these stupid ass teams in college basketball. I hate college basketball.
You chill out for a minute. I'm gonna let Will and Toop take care of my light work because they both love and respect. Well, they don't love, but they respect Xavier, and they know about Xavier Ball from back in the day. So,
I've never seen Dale have a meltdown like that.
I understand where Dale's coming from, and I think he's coming from a wrong place. But
when did Xavier beat LSU and you got mad?
No. I don't think that's enough. It's the fact that we talking about teams that are still currently in the tournament, and then we just, I guess Texas is nice, but then Xavier kind of just threw him off. Xavier threw him off. He was riding with the Texas. He was riding with the Texas. The Texas long hole flow and didn't say Xavier. Kind of just like,
yeah.
So he's coming from a good place in a sense.
Every like BCU, all that. What? We should be relevant in basketball. We should be relevant in everything. And that I think
when was the last time y'all was relevant in basketball? Mahmoud in the chat.
Wait, what?
When was the last time y'all was relevant in basketball?
No.
Probably
it was
Ben Simmons.
Glenn Davis back in the day. Big baby.
Glenn Davis.
He trying to act like
that was before Shaq.
Hold up. He trying to act like He trying to act like Ben Simmons didn't happen. Like that's a thing. That was a.
It was hot.
The last time it was relevant was when they would talk about firing Will Wade or giving us the death penalty because Will Wade was playing players. Yeah, that's the last time we were relevant in basketball.
And y'all wasn't shit then. How was you paying players not doing nothing?
No, we had Will Wade. We're getting to the tournament. Will Wade's a good coach.
Just to the 64. Oh, okay. Doing great.
Well, yeah. Look, we got the Sweet 16.
Making it to the 64 is like hanging an NIT banner.
Loyola makes it every day.
Hey, listen, go look at history, bro. Because I will not try to sit here and talk about LSU's basketball history because I don't know for sure, but I know for sure we went deep in the tournament with Will Wade. Okay, well, if you're gonna criticize Will Wade, go ahead and do it, but you got to have the right info. All right, that's fine. But the man's a good coach, and then they fired him, and then we became irrelevant in basketball.
Was he a good coach, or was he paying motherfuckers? Like it doesn't.
Yeah, we were paying
LSU people. Basketball and went in on no head. 1953, 1981.
He wasn't even here.
With their Final Four appearances. They have made the Final Four 4 times.
1953.
They made the Elite Eight.
Jim Cross, what are we talking about? Like,
I'm just giving him this. He doesn't know the history like that.
Don't know the history.
Yeah. 1953 in LSU. Yeah, it was.
They had separate bathrooms. Separate bathrooms.
Hold on. They have one national championship in the NCAA coming in 34-35.
Okay.
30.
They sure had some white sheets.
So when was the last time LSU was in a Sweet 16?
Last time they was in a Sweet 16 was 2019.
Okay. Who was the coach?
Oh shit!
2019, the coach of that team.
That Will Wade?
Yes.
No, it was Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton. Why?
That was a good Big Bang Theory callback, Will. I like that you noticed.
See, there we go.
Is that what the Will Wheaton?
105 and 51 at LSU. That's what Will Wade's record was. He won the SEC title. Solid.
Always got the numbers and never the banners. Crazy.
And you had to fire him because he was paying players. Bad guy. Bad guy.
You were cheating.
So he was 4 years too early, huh?
Well, you can pay him now. What's up, Dale? Where's the money trees?
And
where's the money
trees? Team had to suffer. There you go.
1953 was when the Bright would have
exactly.
Crayons.
crayons.
All right, let's take a quick detour here from basketball.
Yes, sir. Let's take a detour.
RIP to George Foreman, who died on Friday at 76. Definitely one of the most recognizable boxers of all time. Give me some thoughts here, George
He
Foreman.
sold way more grills than fights. I mean,
Marshall, Texas born, Houston, Texas raised.
Okay.
Big George, man. It was cool. He had what, 3 different careers? He had the one where he fought, initially Olympic champion, fought Ali, beat Frazier. Then he kind of went into some obscurity, and then he resurfaced in the late 90s. I mean, late 80s, early 90s.
What a championship when he came back, right?
Well, yeah, he almost knocked Michael Moore's neck into his body. He hit him so hard.
His neck and his back.
If you go back and take a look at that shot, man, it literally looks like his neck disappears into his body.
My man was 45 years old when he won that that battle in '94, and oldest fighter to win the heavyweight title. Still to this day.
It was a decent watch. I liked it.
George Foreman, man. Definitely. You said, man, hey, watch him in the 70s, like Joe Frazier. Rumble in the Jungle, all that stuff, man. He fought all the greats too, man. Dude is a dog.
Ken Norton Sr.
Mm-hmm.
Ken Norton's a beast.
My man straight, he would knock you out. I seen a few clips going around this weekend.
Yeah, he was lifting Ali. Lifting Ali off the fucking canvas with body shots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's rough.
A lot of people caught this man with the Foreman grill, man. Shout out to the Foreman grill, dog. Got me through a lot of great times, man. With the air fryer people now, the George Foreman grill was doing for me for a long, long, long time, man.
Foreman grill, just as, if not more impactful as the microwave.
Yep, absolutely.
It's a little bit lower, but
it's a little bit lower, but the microwave still on the top list.
Look, I'm just gonna say you made.
Well, let me rephrase that.
Hey, he made a whole great product line. No off switch, on switch. What are you doing?
Right.
I mean, just fundamentally, not how things supposed to work.
Crazy, but that the Foreman grill
the
was
bacon
originally
was bomb,
for
though.
Hulk Hogan. It was originally for Hulk Hogan, and Hulk Hogan declined it, and won it.
Yes.
Ended up being George Foreman, so I'm happy for that.
That'd have been a much different grill. I think we all know that.
They've been raining on the grill.
Okay, yeah, crayon grill for sure.
I've had 2 George Foremans in my lifetime.
Yeah.
One, I messed it up. The other one, knock on wood, we've had it for 22 years now.
That is 20 years too long for that Foreman grill. That's crazy. It's still holding up.
That's almost as old as me. Good Lord.
That's right.
Seriously.
Let's go, Foreman girls.
I'm gonna look up to see how much they cost right now.
Oh yeah, they're still selling outdoor ones and all that stuff now. Yeah.
Hold on, listen here. I'm trying to see. Hey, don't get the George Foreman girls before the price goes up. You know they're gonna drop for some type of shit. Obviously, the man got probably shit to pay and all that. Trying to get the bag, whatever the case is. Go get it. Go get your George Foreman grill now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a lot. They're still going for a decent price. You know what I'm saying? They got some new state-of-the-art ones. They got electric grills now. George Foreman style.
You get them for the Goodwill right now.
Grill. Yeah, George Foreman doing the thing. Listen, I got an old school one, the one that used to have the little clip go through.
Yep.
You needed the clip. You burned the shit out of a burger in that thing.
All right.
It made good bacon though.
Living legend.
Absolutely, Will. Absolutely.
Good.
And you feel better about eating the bacon.
Rest in peace to Bill Mercer.
Oh, no way.
You put them in the wrong order here.
Wrestling commentators from the old WCW back in the day.
Oh, that's crazy. Passed away.
WCCW.
Yeah, WCCW. I'm sorry. Yeah.
He was actually Cowboys broadcaster. Former.
Yes. Also, did you know he was also notable for his coverage of the Kennedy assassination?
Oh.
We need to do play-by-play? What the fuck?
There's
a guy on the field. There's a guy on the
field. Born February 13, 1926 in Moski, Oklahoma. 99 years old.
Yeah, man.
Long, good life. He was a news anchor and reporter for the radio station KRLD. He covered the topic extensively for KRLD and later became the first reporter to inform of the assassination to inform the assassin Lee Harvey Oswald that he would be charged with murder for his actions. Covered the Rangers, the Dallas-Fort Worth Spurs, Chicago White Sox, the Dallas Texans of the American Football League is where he started. Now the Kansas City Chiefs. Cowboys, as mentioned, Southwest Conference Football, Frisco Rough Riders. A lot of stuff.
Yeah. Legend gone, man.
Definitely.
And he's also noted for calling the Ice Bowl.
All right. Here we go.
I'll be damned.
Let's Bill Mercer, y'all. All right. And I guess to go to some more happier news here. LSU. That's right. LSU secured their 6th SEC title in program history in gymnastics. Back-to-back SEC champions.
Congratulations. He care about gymnastics, not this guy.
Hey,
but he don't care about Xavier basketball.
Right. Hey.
You fronting.
Screw Xavier, you can't find that crap on the map. I know where LSU is.
How many people's at that gymnastics tournament? 3?
12. All 12 of them.
Now, I will say this, though. I don't know if she's still there, but they do got a baddie on that gymnastics team at LSU.
Every gymnastics team got one who's way too thick. They just
tell them, Bobby.
She getting hella NIL money too.
Listen here, they're the cream of the crop in gymnastics, man. They are the highest selling rated attendance wide in gymnastics. So they for their base gymnastics, they're a juggernaut. You know what I'm saying? But they'll have to get his slit at LSU news because
doggone right.
Other teams
Next week, curling. Let's go. Curling. Can't wait.
If we do something in curling, I'll be sure to let you know.
I know you will.
590.
Coach, you know what's crazy is that she makes wild money on her own, but she dates Paul Skeens. She's got that baseball money too.
Yeah. Libby Dunn, bro. Like she is one of the highest paid NIL athletes for years.
Look, all I'm saying is careful.
Since it started.
Careful is all I'm saying. Just careful, because the chick who's dating what's your man's from the quarterback? What from what's it, your quarterback? Nah, the quarterback from Georgia. She cheating on her with a Latina now. Then he moved to the 305. He went to Miami.
Yeah, and he got his Lambo stolen or whatever kind of car he had.
Got his Lambo stolen, and he cheated on Shorty in like the first week. Is what it is.
Get to the Sunshine State, you change.
You ain't
all
safe.
Right.
Oh, that's
so
cocaine.
We talked about the men's tournament. Let's talk about the ladies' tournament. I got South Carolina advancing as the number 1 overall seed. They defeated Indiana 64-53. We also got LSU advancing. They're the number 3 seed. They beat FSU. They're going to be facing North Carolina State next.
Like Curry's is nuts.
Man, did y'all not see? Oh my God! Today in the women's tournament, man. Alabama, Maryland. It fucking was a battle.
It was an insane game too.
4. Alabama was up about like 20 something on Maryland. Maryland forced their way back. Double overtime. Ended up winning by 3, man. Shout out to Sarah Ashley Barker, man. Put up a 45 clip for Alabama, 7 for 25 shooting. Sellers of Maryland too, man, was going at it, man. 28 points. She played 40 minutes. It was a hell of a game, man. Women's tournament yesterday as well. Kentucky versus Kansas State. That was a thriller as well. Back and forth. Kansas State looking like they wanted the game. Kentucky wanted the game. And Kansas State came back from about 6 down with like a minute 30 left, forced overtime, and got them girls out of here. NCAA women's tournament's been pretty dope. Of course, you get those, notable you're gonna win situations, but yeah, and there's a couple games back on tonight, man. So you're not if you haven't watched anything, man, tune in tonight. Juju over there playing tonight. I'm
watching Paige Beckers right now too.
Paige Beckers in San Diego, UConn playing San Diego State right now. They're up about 15-17. Last time I looked at the score. So yeah, man. NCAA basketball. NC State won earlier as well. They beat Michigan State. Shout out to the Harvard ladies that were in the tournament. They were able to be in the tournament, but not able to pass the first round as they lost to Michigan State. But it's all good, man.
So now this next round, this is where they're gonna get together and have like the NCAA tournament together, right? Like instead of the campuses.
Repeat that.
The game's gonna be played at like an arena or something like that.
Yeah. Because as you know, I think the first like 4 seeds in like each bracket, they have home games. So yeah, you're right. So now it breaks out into neutral sites,
regionals.
Advantage gone. In a sense, now is really time to buckle up. Sure.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you for Matt repeating that.
Yeah, thanks. And shout out to ESPN, man, for having all these games, man. Like that's good
ESPN,
stuff.
That's all they got left.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's good.
Oh, Lisa Morrow today, man. I wish I had 27 and like 14, 16. She was hooping.
Yep. She's walking double is what she is.
Hoop.
Yeah, exactly. Know your role.
100 double-doubles in her career, man. Shout out to her. LSU's going to be a tough out, sure.
It's going to be a long out season.
Don't make me start watch you with that. You already get the smoke for Bayou Barbie.
Oh,
hey!
This one actually seems like she's talented.
Ooh, Dale, like that slander.
Dale, you're your own worst enemy. Y'all forget the whole thing started me arguing with Took about in favor of her.
Yeah, that was true.
But you're such a bad fan. You're such a toxic fan. I can't stand the girl now.
No, you doubted her ability to play in the WNBA because you said she was.
That was Took.
Yes.
I said she was.
That was me. No, that was me, and I was only talking about the jump shot, cuz I wasn't talking about crazy. And yeah, it was
emotional.
Me.
It was me. He don't even got his
Said
targets
small.
right.
I said she was a walking double. That's what she is. Thank you.
Off her own misses.
No. And we knew no. And we knew it would, hold on. And we knew it would be low. And we know it would be at least low 10s, mid 10s. But she has the ability, and she gets the offensive game up to be a 20-10 girl, 17-10 lady. Hey, she's been working on the game this season. I said she's going to work her game out. She's been working her game out.
Rodman. Change her name to Denise Rodman.
Yeah.
So, were you guys talking about Mora, or were you guys talking about Angel Reese? Sorry.
Reese. It's always come back to Reese with this guy.
Sorry, because I thought you guys were still talking about Mora. Because I went to go look at the.
She could hoop.
I went to go look. I went to go look at the WNBA mock draft, and they have her being the first ever draft pick for the Golden State Valkyries, pick number 5.
Good shit.
That's fine.
Double.
Lauren Betts, keep her on your mind, man. And watch UCLA game if y'all haven't watched one, man. This lady inside is.
Appreciate you, Bizzo.
6'7". 30-14 last night for UCLA.
They crayon.
And then went on Richmond.
Yep.
That's funny. Stay crayon.
Stay crayon. He spelled it wrong though. That's a C. You mess it up.
Right. Watch this coach here.
What the hell?
He's pulls this girl's hair.
Oh no!
High school coach. He has been fired. His name is
no
Jim
shit.
Zulo.
You let him get beat the fuck up.
But this is a New York Class D state championship game. Now it's said that the girl cursed out the coach or something like that. This was a reaction to this. But if I'm not mistaken, he has some kind of criminal charges pending.
Oh yeah,
as he should.
As he should. Like, there's no way. Like, and be real. Like, in any type of game, like, especially in the women's game, that is not going to be tolerated. Like, people be like sometimes underscoring, like, you know, I probably want a woman coaching my lady, but you get to coach ladies, you get to coach females. You know, you may be a good coach, whatever the case is, but this does not give you an excuse to do any of that at all. There's a way to talk to your players. There's a way to get to your players, but that's not a way to get to your player. And you can see before he grabbed her, she's already crying. So people said there was an argument or maybe some type of altercation that happened between her and him, but he retaliated in a crazy way. That's not a way to retaliate at all.
At that age, I was wild disrespectful. So I'd have spit in his face. There's no way. Not at all. You're not pulling my fucking hair. You crazy? That's nuts.
Coach's name and Jim Zulo. He's been charged with harassment after a post-game hand-pulling incident involving one of the Norville players on Friday. Norville is in New York. And he was fired. He has issued an apology since then. Apology don't really matter in this case in point. But the school district definitely did their due diligence, did things in a fast-ass fashion, the way they're supposed to do it, and got him the hell out of there. Shout out to the committee for doing that.
I have a question. Maybe I'm wrong, even though it doesn't make a difference. Was that one of his players he did that to?
That was one of his players.
Oh, it had to be. Yeah,
after the
if
game,
it was another player, he would have got his ass whooped right there. They would have jumped him collectively.
Zulo, after the game, his game, told News ABC that Monroe directed an explicit word towards the coach after he instructed her to shake hands with the opposing team, leading to the incident, and that's what led to this right here. They was in line, actually. They're in the lineup line about to shake hands, and he was telling her to shake their hand, like basically, don't be a soul. But you don't do nothing like this.
That's another point that Bobby just made. He came out of retirement to coach this team.
Yeah, so he think he grandfather in because he's literally a grandfather. Right. But like, no.
He definitely was probably doing that in his old days. Because there's no way that shit just come out the hat like that. There you go.
Bro, I'd have had the hoodie on at the bus like Mello waiting for KG. I'd have been there.
Listen here.
Papa Hood, I'm coming in with the Pooch Icy mask.
Yeah. We here.
Jumping off the bench ASAP. That's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't do that, man. Especially this day and age.
Yeah, can we get this off the screen? I'm done seeing this motherfucker.
I had a coach do me like that in junior high.
Oh.
Nah, honestly.
With my face mask.
Yeah, not mad at that at all. That I expect that.
He's overly aggressive. He only did it one time though.
I'm sure he didn't do it again. He probably got a headbutt with a fucking helmet on.
Nah.
Hey, we just talked about
He came up there and set him straight. Mama got up there before Pops did.
She hopped the fence. On him.
We're Facebook friends now, by the way.
Yeah, you got to keep an eye on him.
All right. Our next story, Cain Velasquez was sentenced to 5 years in prison with 1,283 days credit for time served. The judge in this case was choked up. He had tears in his eyes. He kept saying, this is a far worse punishment for any father to have to do. So the story is Cain Velasquez tried to kill somebody who tried to kill his daughter, if I'm not mistaken. Try to molest his daughter, yes. And so, like, I've always thought, like, for sure, you will get this found not guilty just based on the fact, like, this is a normal reaction. How else are you supposed to react here?
Well, there's no shooting is never a normal reaction to anything, for being honest, unless you're actually hunting. But I do agree that, yes, flipping out when somebody touches or even harms in any way your children, obviously, you typically get a little bit of leniency there. But yeah, I'm guessing that gun wasn't legal. I'm guessing their hands were a little tied. Yeah, this sucks. Hey, shout out to the judge though for giving him the 1,200 days time. So when I heard that, I was like, "Oh, he got money." But then now that I heard the situation, yeah, that makes sense. He gave him 1,200 days. So like, if it's a 5-year sentence with 1,200 days, that's like, basically like a year and a half. It's he got to do 18 months, maybe. Basically, like it sucks. But also his experience in jail will be like no other person's experience in jail because no one's trying him. Like no one who knows nobody. Try him. Nah, not if they know who he is. They not. Yeah. Okay, might be one. It'll be the last. I promise.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Will, you were pretty close. If they gave him 1,200 days time served already, he'd have about 18 months in jail. So,
I mean, didn't even Tyson have to fight in jail?
Tyson's a little different though. Like when you get called the baddest man on the planet, yeah, everybody gonna try you. This guy's just a killer though. Like he's literally just a killer. It's not even about being the baddest man. Like
he's already got protection when he goes in there and already got a crew because I mean, if anyone's ever seen Cain fight, he's got brown right across his chest. So I mean, he's gonna have his crew. He's gonna be fine.
With his mic, it's like, yo, my hands is good too. But this guy have you fucking twisted up like a goddamn pretzel before it ain't gonna be, you're gonna be embarrassed. It's not gonna just be a knockout. You're gonna be in an omoplata praying for somebody to let you tap out.
He was destroying other grapplers in UFC. So he, like Will said, he'll put you in a pretzel. Yeah. It doesn't matter if he's 6'3", 260, he'll put you in a pretzel.
Yeah.
He'll be all right.
All right. Now, the next one here, I need y'all to kind of put your thinking caps on a little bit. Think about your college team. Think about your pro team, whatever, right?
All right.
No, it's disrespectful. What do we just come in here being dumb? My thinking cap is always on.
In the wrong area.
I don't know that, sir. Like, I'm just saying.
Boy, y'all cutting up tonight.
Will's idea of thinking cap is doing the macaroni.
What y'all do this weekend? I woke up, fixed my time, and start some shit today.
But I want you to think, what if? All right? And I want you to think about your team.
What if the Saints was good?
Oh, my God. Listen, what if this player that was on your team panned out? So I got two examples of this. I got one that's pretty extreme.
So you got many more.
And I got the one that's on the screen right here. I'm going to start with the extreme one. Walter Thomas. Have you ever heard of Walter Thomas?
Can't say that I have. Who is it?
He's an undrafted rookie free agent guy that the Saints picked him up, and he probably lasted about 13 days on the team. Okay. But it was back in 2007, and we were so hyped about this dude. He was like 350 from some small school, and he played defensive tackle, but this dude could do backflips. And we saw the video of this dude doing backflips. And we were like 350, and he's doing backflips? This guy's going to be amazing.
Oh, so he can do backflips, that means he's good.
Listen, 13 days on the team, okay?
It means he's explosive, but like, the backflip skill is so useful in football.
I'm just telling you, we had a time on the Saints Report forum talking about the possibilities of this guy. Okay.
Yeah, I get it. Y'all were down bad. Usually are. I understand.
Y'all do overhype your talent.
Yeah, Will, the flipping only worked out for Jerome Simpson, and that was only one play.
Yeah, it was beautiful though.
And then my other one is here. on the screen. Eric Gilbert, 5-star plus tight end, played his freshman year at LSU, and he quit during the season. Coach Hill tried to cover for him.
Says a lot.
And then he transferred to Georgia, never to play. Then he transferred to Nebraska, never really to play. Now he's in the transfer portal right now. He's in the transfer
is this
portal
one
right
that
now.
went to Nebraska and got in trouble?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm familiar with him.
He should also do in Nebraska but play football and get in trouble.
That's
what there might be some mental illness stuff going on there.
Yes, absolutely. And so but the guy had all the talent in the world. He was a freak show athlete. If he would have stayed and kept everything good, I mean, it'd have been great. So, can you guys come up with any of these?
Oh,
got
so
anything?
many. So many.
Okay.
Celtics, Len Bias.
Okay.
He's not just for the Celtics. That's like for the league.
Yeah.
Like, there's league-wide implications
If
for
he
that.
hadn't made it, there may not be a Jordan.
Or at least there may not be a 6-ring Jordan. You know, like there could very well be only a 3-ring Jordan. Or maybe no rings, because the Celtics would have
built around
him. He'd have got one. Jordan would have got one. But yeah, so that's like the obvious one. Then like just like some funnier, smaller guy ones. What if Tim Tebow could throw?
Damn.
Yeah. Because he had like all the leadership qualities. He could make the 53rd man run through a wall for sure. He just couldn't hit him if he was open on a slant. So it was sort of a problem. Reggie Lewis.
Mary Thomas.
Reggie. At least with Reggie, I always say like he is definitely a what if, but we did get to see him killing. Like he was hooping. He was a good like 16 to 20 point game guy, and he did a lot of everything on the court, really. But it's definitely a what if. Like whenever somebody passed like that, that's crazy. What if he balled, we may not have the rec center, the Reggie Lou, one of the nicest rec centers in Boston.
Like I said, it is one of the nicest rec centers in the beam. Definitely good for what they did for him.
Last time I hooped with Baz was there.
So shout out to the Reggie Lou Center.
Okay. Got one, Coach?
One I've talked about before, Roy Tarpley. He hadn't gotten hooked on drugs like he was. They say he could have been LeBron before LeBron from a pure just athletic talent standpoint.
Yeah.
Also, I would probably say even though he had a good career, I don't think he reached his maximized potential. Josh Hamilton.
Yeah, what if he did not do base for fucking 8 years before he decided to step onto the field and really crank baseballs?
Josh Hamilton would have been a Red for life if that was the case.
Maybe he was balling with y'all let him go. So, but yeah,
no, we only kept him for a year and he was gone.
Yeah, that's the point.
I got one for you. What if Steve Walsh had a beat out Troy Aikman?
It would have been uncomfortable.
Troy Aikman was drafted first overall. Steve Walsh was drafted in the supplemental draft. Okay. Steve Walsh was the quarterback of the Hurricanes and Jimmy Johnson.
So
he drafted both of them in. They competed. Aikman won, and he shipped Walsh off.
Yeah, because he wasn't playing with as many pro players as he was at Miami.
I'll tell you one thing: we wouldn't have traded for him. The Saints. Man.
Oh, it is where he went in it.
Yeah, no, listen.
We were
so hyped. This was around the time when Vanilla Ice was hot, right?
Right.
We traded for Steve Walsh. We're about to play Dallas, and the radio station in the morning They make a remix. Steve Walsh, baby.
I've never heard this story before.
That was the beginning and the end of that experiment. They fucked that up.
What was the stat line that game? Listen in. Look that shit up.
He's 1 for 11.
Dallas defense probably killed his ass.
What if Gale Sayers hadn't gotten hurt?
Yeah. We'd be watching a lot more black and white videos.
Kansas City coming.
He was fun to watch, man. Just his run style at that time. At that time, his run style was pretty much the first time we ever saw that like that. I say we. I was
LeBron's
fucking 30
dad
years
didn't have
born.
CISO? What is CISO?
What if LeBron's dad didn't have schizophrenia?
Oh, schizophrenia.
Oh, that's why he left?
Okay.
Sure, that's the reason.
Allegedly.
You got to give a reason when you don't father one of the greatest basketball players that ever lived. Like, hey, look, I fucked the eyes crazy, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, Bo Jackson.
I got another one from well, it's LSU related, but he played in the pros too. Cecil Collins, running back from LSU. This dude was a beast. Okay, he got to pros.
Cecil the Diesel?
Yes, he played in Miami. And he got busted breaking into somebody's house or whatever. I think he jumped out the window and broke his leg.
Play stupid games, he win stupid prizes. Holy shit. So back to Florida football for a second. Chad Jackson. What if he just wasn't a fucking bum? The Patriots drafted him. I was so hyped. Patriots finally drafted one of my guys. I was like, yes. I think he had 12 catches for us. 12.
For his career there?
Oh, you talking about the Los Angeles?
That makes way more sense now. What if LeBron's dad wasn't schizophrenic? Yeah. Delonte was a fun player to watch, man. Former Boston great.
What about that? Yeah.
He was here.
Somebody had picked him up and cleaned him up. He was supposed to be homeless or something like that.
I mean, that shit happened mad time. People, Cuban did a couple times.
Yeah.
People tried to do it a couple times, and he just fell back to the same block.
Because everybody just thought the motherfucker needed clothes and a job. Like, no, he needed help. Like, it wasn't fucking a clothes situation. He was in the bad clothes because of the mental shit and drugs. Like, yeah, you gotta help him. Can't help everybody though.
Shit, just kept giving that nigga money from Goodburn.
All right. Let's talk NBA playoff seeding. There's some
we don't want to.
I got for the playoffs here. What do we see that's interesting in these pictures here?
Kidding me?
You kidding me? We traded our franchise player. We're not gonna win a game.
Listen here, man. Interesting thing here.
Yeah.
Now,
that track record with.
Right now, the way that bottom half of the Eastern Conference is shaping up to be, with you got Detroit, Milwaukee, Indiana, right there, man. The Crimson. You got the 4th seed right there. Indiana's got it. I believe the Pistons are probably like 2.5 out. In the 2nd seed, in the West, you can see all these teams between 2 and 6. I think that's like what 26, 20. That's like 2.5, 3-game clip between those seeds.
Mm-hmm.
That in Houston, I said Houston will continue to show us why Ime Udoka was the right move. They ended the first half of the season on a downward spiral. They rejuvenated themselves up back to coasting the 2nd seed due to the Lakers and LeBron taking a vacation. Pretty much it. The Celtics are 4.5 back of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland Cavaliers lost 4 straight.
Wake me up in the ECF.
Wake you up in the ECF for sure. I got you. The Grizzlies this Brandon Clark for this season. That's going to be huge in the way their bench operates. Denver's ascending up. Golden State's just looking like a team that's going to get in now since they got Jimmy Butler. It's going to be interesting to see how they fare in these playoff seasons. If they get to 6th, would be dope for them. But I can still see them in the playoff cushion here. Minnesota's trying to rattle themselves into a non-play-in type of scenario. The Clippers have been playing good basketball this year for what they have. Shout out to the lefty James Harden for once again having keys to a team, which may be his last set of keys. But he's out there competing day in and day out, man. So
Warriors, I think, are like 16-3 with Jimmy in the lineup. That's looking good. That's looking good. We said it when he went there. That's a perfect fit for him. They basically just got Wiggins, but more experience and a better clutch player. So, I'm looking. I think that's the story I'm kind of watching right now. The Warriors. I kind of want to see what they're gonna do because they started slow, so their seed's not going to be great. Obviously.
Well, they don't want to end up. Do they want to end up to 6th? Can they jump to 5th? You jump to 5th, you get a semi situation right now. If the season ended with the Lakers, you end 6th and the season ended tonight. You'll be playing Denver in the first round series. I don't think you want that. So yeah, I mean, if they can jump to the 5th or possibly the 4th, which I still see they can do that. That'll be interesting.
I think they might want the Nuggets. Now, I'm not gonna lie, they might want the Nuggets over LeBron and Luka. Luka's just too much of a wild card, man. He can go off of 50, fucking 12 dimes, 12 board. Like it just he can take over games.
I'm gonna say this is why I'm gonna say
so can Joker, obviously, but
yeah, definitely. Jimmy Butler definitely helps in the situation that they are able, if they do play the Nuggets, they can compete with them. But I say the Nuggets guard play. The Nuggets guard play of Murray, and then you got Russell, the electrician, coming in to back them up. Steph Curry, he already, he old as hell already, still doing his thing. But draft one. I said, then you got to deal with Jokic game. Yeah, that's fine.
I said one little thing about Russ, like early in the season, and he has been on a fucking tear since. He hasn't had a bad game, I don't think, since I said this shit. He has just been going nuts. Shout out to Russell. Revitalizing his career in Denver. Shout out to Denver for giving Joe a chance.
Got that 10th spot in the play-in situation in the West, where Phoenix holds the 10th spot right now at 34-37. But you have the Mavericks, who just got Anthony Davis back tonight, and they're up against Brooklyn right now.
Nope, they won.
So
they won.
With Phoenix.
They beat Brooklyn?
Yeah, they beat Brooklyn 120-101.
Can't even tank right.
No,
you gonna be in the playoffs.
Gaining on you. Pelicans gaining on you, bro.
Who's gaining on you?
Davis first game back 12-6.
Pelicans gaining on the Suns.
Pelicans gaining on the Suns.
No,
absolutely.
They are not, sir. No, they are not, sir.
Damn, the Pelicans only won 19 games.
That's crazy. I ain't get to a 20 spot.
Hey, hold on. The Jazz won 16. Talk about them.
No, Jazz ain't got the talent that I thought they had on their team.
No. Jazz also don't got a guy on the panel here.
Talk about our talent. We always hurt. I don't want to hear that.
That's not like a you problem.
You want to talk about Utah? Utah is similar to like Xavier. What are you talking about? You don't want to talk about Xavier.
Leave us alone.
We don't talk about Utah. No, I'm just saying. Utah,
Yo, 2 cents. Everybody gets straight. Everybody gets straight.
But Utah, we know they're spot. They're actually not in the number 1 team right now in the draft at the end of today. It's the Wizards.
Strays out here.
At 15-55. So
if the Wizards end up with a top pick, does Flag stay?
Flag going to the league.
Yeah.
I think he does.
No. I think the only way he leaves is if Duke wins a championship this year. It's a done deal.
Flag is to the league this year. He's gone.
I agree.
And you know when that happened?
Ooh.
When he caught that little petty injury in the ACC tournament.
That was it. That was it right there.
That was it.
It's
that
quick. It's that quick. It's that easy to not be here anymore. You got to strike on the iron side. None of these players stay really.
They want the.
I love the hope. I love the hope that Jake has, though. It's because it's just gonna make it that he just keeps hoping, and it's just a higher fall for him, and it's funny.
How am I hoping when I just said if they win the whole thing, he's gone?
Because that implies that if they don't win it all,
me out to something that I'm not. It's fine.
He wants him to stay.
Because that If they win it all, he's gone. That implies if they don't win it all, you think he's going to stay. He's not staying. He's leaving. He's going to be a Utah Jazz member. They're going to have an all-white starting 5. They're going to lose 100 games.
All crayon starting 5.
Hold on. They're going to have the top player in the NBA, and they're going to have the second best player, and they got the best player potentially in college basketball next year, AJ Dr. Benson, man, coming to BYU from Massachusetts. So
that's right. That's right.
It's gonna be crazy. Danny Ainge is over there holding shit for to trade one of those guys to the Celtics for expiring draft picks.
Yeah, hey, we'll take Sexton. Y'all can have Drew. Give us Sexton, and we'll just move from there. We could use. Drew's getting old, y'all. He can still defend, but he's getting old.
Jimmy Butler spoke on Heat culture recently. Said there's an overrated chant when it comes to Heat culture. And always
nobody want to hear Jimmy. Jimmy, every place you leave, you set on fire. No one will want to hear what you have to say.
That is very true.
Like, even if he's 100% right, at this point, I'm like, shut up, Jimmy. All you do is just burn bridges on your way out of town. So, yeah, all set.
Kind of what the only team he didn't burn was what, maybe Chicago?
Yeah, and that's because like they gave him a chance. Like he was a second-round pick, and he worked his ass off, and he loves Tibbs, so he'll never do them like that. But every other team, he just lit a fucking fire on his way out. Just kicking over trash cans filled with garbage that he's already lit.
And the Dwight Howard, Orlando Magic, Hall of Famer.
That's why he was crying today.
Yeah,
gotcha.
He's the best player he's the best player in franchise history, easily.
Don't let the Cactus hear you say that.
Fix your face. Hey, Dale, fix your face. Easily. Shaq didn't stay. If he wanted to be the guy, he would have stayed. Penny didn't stay. Wanted to be the guy, would have stayed. After that, they got Mac. Mac got hurt. And he didn't stay. Dwight's the only one who got him to a finals. Nah, Shaq got him there. Him and Penny.
They ran into that juggernaut. Clutch City.
Bulls, which I enjoyed. They did beat the Bulls. I enjoyed that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's because they caught MJ on the return.
Hey, it all counts.
It does count. And what happened the very next year? It got their ass handed to them.
It all counts. We eliminated.
Got it.
That's all it is.
Go, this belongs to you.
Dale, who did you even root for then when y'all didn't have a team? Like,
I was a Magic fan, and I was a Suns fan too. At East and West team.
All type of bums. Okay.
Yep.
Magic fan. So you felt bad when they choked in their final, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I was toe up when down free throws.
You talking about the Knicks?
When Nick Anderson missed them free throws.
Oh, Orlando. Oh, yeah.
That was in his career right there, bro.
And they disbanded right after that.
He wasn't the same after that, boy.
Yo, I've never seen. He got like it was beyond the yips. It broke him. It
did.
Broke him, bro. Seriously.
That was the curse of picking Michael Jordan off.
That was a hell of a team.
You know what that was the curse of, right?
You said beating Michael Jordan off.
Penny.
Yeah, killing him.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize he was a Chicago kid too.
Mm-hmm.
That's because it's all mental with them. They're all like savages, and so yeah.
45 ain't 23. And what Jordan do the next game? He went to 23.
Yes.
And went
to
to work.
Scoring 45 on you. Never mind wearing
it. All right. And to wrap up the show, we're talking baseball, MLB Power Rankings.
Yeah, opening day Friday, ain't it?
Oh, so you want to hear the name early? I got it.
From the internets, we have the top 5 power rankings. Started with number 1, Los Angeles Dodgers.
Really? The Tesla league.
Why wouldn't they be?
The strengths are their MVP lineup and a fortified bullpen.
That's what I'm thinking, P. Dollar. I'm like, I think they'd be the front runners.
Who?
Yeah, that's number 1.
The Dodgers. Oh, number one. I thought number 5. Okay, gotcha.
No,
My bad.
Okay.
That's so Dale started out with number 1, huh?
Yeah, because
no
I
flair.
wrote down a list with a bunch
Dramatic.
of stuff, and so we just going down the list. That's what we doing. Okay, because at
Just
the end
say
of
you
the
don't know
day,
how
this
to
is
build
MLB
drama,
baseball. MLB baseball. We don't care about MLB baseball.
But you got to build some kind of drama.
That's blasphemy, bro.
Here,
Hold on. What? Do you not see what's on my hand, damn it? We don't care about baseball.
Hold on.
Hold on. Hey, Dan, was one of the bottom with the barrels, man, but don't do baseball like that, dog. It's some excitement in it.
Don't treat it like hockey.
I'm giving it I'm ready to go.
Took wilding right now because you be the first one to be like, fuck hockey, fuck baseball.
Yeah, no. Baseball ain't too far behind it. You know, after August, I can fuck with baseball. You heard?
He said, don't nobody care about ice soccer.
All right, number 2, Philadelphia Phillies.
Okay.
And they're saying their strengths are the pitching depth and a veteran lineup poised for October. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The veteran lineup poised in October means a lot of injuries are going to happen. So Philly made balanced injuries this year. So I like Philly. They were the best team I seen play at Fenway last year. And all the teams I seen play at Fenway, to me, they was like the most complete team. But like you said, veteranship, let's see how it performs in the schedule, like the MLB schedule. Let's see.
I'm mad at Took been in my house like more times than I have in the past couple years. You've been at fucking Fenway like 15, 20 times in the last couple years.
Yeah. Who's your MLB team? Is it the Mets?
The Angels.
Angels.
Angels. Okay.
And guess what? Ron Washington today announced that the Angels will not be able to use cell phones in their locker room to create bond. Good job, Mr. Washington. Make sure them Angels are upright.
That's the way baseball go.
You know what else create? You know what else create bonds? Crack.
Smoking crack.
Number 3,
cooking crack. Cooking crack.
The Atlanta Braves.
You do it together.
3 is the Braves.
Atlanta
Okay.
Braves.
Yeah.
So this is all National League teams, huh?
Offense and a solid rotation.
Yeah, my man's coming back too.
Like
yeah, you're right. You're right.
I wrote him.
I got the best team in the one of the best franchises in MLB, and I choose the root for the Angels. Yes, you're absolutely right. So I
and
never had a baseball
4
team, so I follow the
players.
4 is
the New York Mets. And
this is all National League teams. Wow.
To be fair though, like the AL East is like the SEC. They just cannibalize each other.
The highest payrolls in baseball are the top 5 teams in the league.
Yeah, not surprising.
Yep.
Maybe.
And number 5,
except for the Yankees,
play league.
The
Yankees would be number 5. But we hurt right now.
Oh, shout out to the Orioles though, because they're the only ones who aren't paying to be where they are. They actually did the work. They got great young players. They went through the farm system and did all that. Like they actually built the team. So shout out to the Orioles. Y'all the first team on this list that I actually respect. Fuck the rest of
it is the Dodgers in the NL East. You are absolutely right. That's what it is right now. The Mets are trying to be the best team in New York this year.
They will be.
Queens are going to be fired. Queens is going to be lit this year.
Yeah, but the Mets are the Jets, bro. They just disappoint in the end every time.
Because the Yankees are really beat up right now.
Yeah, Cole out for the season. Stanton don't got no
Cole out for the season?
I think Cole might be out for the season.
He is out
I don't like when a guy's hurt for the year, but it couldn't happen to a better team. Fuck the Yankees. But
O's are going to choke in the playoffs again this year. Let's believe that. You heard? I'm letting you know that first.
Don't do that, P. Come on, we ain't gotta do that to them young men. They were young, they were babies. Like their best player is like 20.
I'm gonna say it here: the Red Sox are gonna be the best team in the AL East this year. That's what's gonna happen right here.
No, he's trying to jinx us. Nah, I'm not fucking with what he's doing. He's hedging. He's trying to jinx us. Get out of here. Nah, I don't. We don't want your support.
The Red Sox are a bat away from in 2 years, 3 years talking with the World Series. Vlad Guerrero will go to Boston. The Dominicans are going to raise him up the Fenway. You know what I'm saying? And the Red Sox this year going to be contenders.
He's going to be rocking. He's gonna be rocking.
Hell y'all.
It's good.
Make a play. Make a play. Gonna be something they ain't never seen before. Listen here.
This power ranking is questionable.
Huh?
It's straight from the internet, Coach.
The one Coach, the one I saw.
This is questionable.
Had your Rangers at 4.
That's the one I saw too. But I'm looking at this. At the one I think Dale's looking at, they have the Yankees in front of the Rangers.
Okay. As they should. You can still better than the Rangers without Garrett Cole.
Nope. They lost too much. They lost way too much. It ain't just the injury. They lost free agency as well.
They added pieces.
They are the Yankees, though.
So they get the benefit of the doubt.
Because at any point they can pull off a Luka level trade, and no one says anything when it's baseball.
Fair enough.
Listen here. The Rangers ain't even the best team in their division. Mind you, talk about on the Yankees level.
Who's in front of them?
Huh?
It ain't the Astros.
And the A's may be better than them this year too. Mark my words. The A's may be better than them too this year.
The A's?
Yeah.
You fucking wearing yellow and you're an A's fan now? What happened? It's just crazy.
Jose Canseco hit me up on the back today. He told me to pump him up. Light me up. That's what Jose Canseco said. Light me up.
You trying to get tickets. Get out of here.
The only thing I like about Texas, the only thing I like about the Rangers is the hats. Because they have the illest tee in the game. Texas Rangers, the
illest tee in the game.
Illest tee in the game. You know what I'm saying? I love the Texas Rangers hats. Fine. Coach, you need to. I got to get a Texas Rangers hat. I'm about to see you some dollars, man. You know that hat looking fire though. I always say that though, but that team right there make it all glossy. It's crazy.
Hey, all I know is that power rankings that me and Coach were both looking at had the Red Sox jump up 11 spots. They're in the top 10 power rankings now. Number 8.
What?
The Red Sox.
Oh yeah.
They jumped up 11 spots from last year's power ranking at this time? Is that what you mean? They jumped up 11 spots?
No, just what the CBS Sports one that they had up.
Oh, they jumped up from...
They jumped up 11 spots. Shit was crazy. And I don't know what caused it, but they jumped from...
So, yeah, when were they... Okay, when were they at 19, though?
Before the Tokyo series, I would assume.
Oh, okay. So they just, yeah.
And they're giving them props for the Alex Bregman signing too.
Yeah, the Bregman signing too. I mean, that they paid him too much, but I'm okay with it because we're not paying enough people lately.
Stop talking bad about LSU players. I keep telling you this.
What are you?
I don't care what sport it is.
Bregman. I love Bregman.
Bregman's not getting paid too much.
See? He's doing it again.
What LSU players
He's doing it again.
They get paid.
He's doing it live.
LSU and you get paid.
I sure hope y'all sign your quarterback, Dale. I want to sit back and watch this relationship.
Yo, that's why I really wanted us to go out. Even though I love what Drake May is doing, I really wanted us to get JD5 just so the war could never end with me and him.
Yo, news from ESPN: Aaron Rodgers to visit the Saints on Thursday.
He down bad, huh? Don't know.
He's not messing with you.
Yo, he was that confused type of happy for a little bit there.
He's like, I'm happy maybe 10 years ago, but it's bullshit.
Yeah, what is he planning on doing?
Driving that raggedy ass car.
You see that? You see that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
He was right now.
Pew, 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 pew.
Let's go.
The gunslinger. He's out here firing.
He gonna be throwing shit at his TV. Watch. Just like I was.
All right. Pete Al says in 5 years, who you got? Burrow with Jefferson and Chase, or JD5 with Neighbors and
unfortunately, this just isn't fair. Oh, if they
there's no way this is happening. Like, what are we talking about here?
No, I think he's asking what trio do you think is going to be doing better in 5 years?
Oh,
I hope he's what he's asking. If he thinks that they're going head to head in the
it's got to be Burrow, Jefferson, and Chase. Then
because they're already goated. Like
right, like you got Neighbors in New York.
Hold on, my man Pete Dog. Hold on, P Dollar, you gotta stop this. You gotta stop this crap right here. Walker had a great year last year. Shout out to them. They may have a decent year this year too. But y'all not just gonna be getting on the banana boat, giving JD 5 all these extra cards.
Like, bring it down a notch.
Wait. Hold on, too. Like, are you talking bad about JD5 here?
No, I'm not
you
talking
get
about
smoked too now.
No, that's not what I'm getting at.
STWF, well, you're not allowed to be a fucking fan at all.
There's no way he's getting Ryan Thomas. That's what I'm talking about. He ain't getting him.
You got the nerve to come.
He ain't getting them too.
P Dollar, you got the nerve to come up in here on some band shit. What's wrong with you?
Oh, the battle with the trios.
Yeah. I think the first class is gonna be the real deal.
Yeah.
Earl Jefferson and Chase.
Just because Neighbors and BTJ, they got question marks thrown to them. Like that's what it is.
Yeah, definitely. The Kiwi situation is kind of shaky. Well, Minnesota's maybe a little shaky. We don't know how it's going to turn out, but
does Kirk Cousins go back?
Bengals need to trade their first pick, their first round pick, and T. Higgins for Jefferson. Reunite the band. Let's have fun.
I think Kirk goes back.
Kirk goes back to the Vikings.
Mm-hmm. After the draft,
I don't think they do it. Honestly, I think they're good with McCarthy.
You gotta need some insurance.
And it's funny because if it does happen, he'll still be getting paid by Atlanta, but I think he's still just gonna want someone else to pay him.
Yeah,
that's the type of time Kirk be on.
He don't know.
Yeah, he's all about
got the best
bag.
contracts. He's got to do 30 for 30 when he's done.
I've never seen a crayon be that much about the bag in the NFL. Not once.
I mean, he had to bet on himself multiple times, and he's won. So yeah.
He's White Dak.
White Dak. I'll be White Dak. You stay right here.
Nah, Kirk Cousins got the franchise tag like 2-3 straight times.
Right.
In Washington.
I think
good money.
But I think they're good with McCarthy. I mean, if they bring somebody in there, it's going to be the backup McCarthy. They didn't go out and make that pick for nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they've moved forward with their quarterback position, and that's what they're doing.
48 touchdowns and 52 INTs.
Jameis Winston will not be the starter of the New York Giants. He will not be. And if he is, New York fans, no. I have no problem with Jameis. New York fans will be leaving the stadium because after his first game, we know it's going to be like 3 picks.
I think he starts as the starter, but he has a very short leash.
I think he can't do any fucking worse than Danny Dimes did for 6 years there.
That is true.
So I think he's a breath of fresh air. They're going to let him chew on his fingers as much as he wants. He's going to get all the crab legs they got. They just need somebody to throw the ball to Neighbors. That's all they really need to put people in the seats. People will come to watch Neighbors play. He's that type of good. They got lucky in that they got him. Could you imagine if him and Barkley still on the same team? Like, that'd have been a fun-ass offense to watch. But they're stupid as shit. So they're just going to bring in Jameis. He's going to throw the Neighbors like 30 times a game, and y'all going to lose almost every game.
And they mess around with Thibodeau's contract now.
Yeah, facts, 100%. There is no now. If he's like if he's on your fucking fantasy team, it's less fun because like
bump that. I'm looking forward to him as a commentator.
Oh, I thought you were going to say cowboy. I was like, yeah, you probably need that.
Nah. We got another sucker on the squad already, man.
He ain't a sucker. He be balling, man. I honestly think he would make y'all locker room like better. Hey, y'all.
I think he would.
Yeah.
That locker room is fractured. I called it too. I knew it.
You know what I want? I want to talk to Samson. Bitch, you know what I want?
I'm killing me. I'm gonna kill you and your Puerto Rican friend.
Yep, Saquon definitely told you the Giants need a QB. Go get the Giants job.
They killed Killer B. But yeah,
Samson got me lifted.
It's hard being black and gifted. Sometimes you want to throw it all down and get lifted.
Dale, have you ever seen that movie, Dale?
No, I don't know what we're talking about right now.
How dare you? Oh, no, that's fair. He just started smoking weed. Like, just
okay, fair enough.
Just now. Like, he's still in the paraphernalia stage where he's just buying all the new contraptions.
So he don't know who Nasty Nate is, huh?
Oh, he got another one, Nasty Nate. I want my cocktail fruit.
I want my the Terry. What the hell that shit called? A daiquiri.
Squirrel Masterino is gonna be there for you. Oh man, Abba Zabba, you my only friend. $3 in food.
What movie is this from?
No, not How High. Sorry, Half Baked.
Half Baked.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, got you.
Dave Chappelle.
You a Chappelle fan? You're a weed fan? You like comedy? Go watch that goddamn movie. Like,
absolutely.
Gotcha.
Dale. Crayon Dale.
All right, let's do some shout outs, wrapping this thing up.
Shout out to you fellows, man. As always, I needed this tonight. Today was a long day, but y'all definitely brought your boy in good spirits. Shout out to Bobby, Mike, P. Dollar, and I'm forgetting somebody. Icky. Shout out to my man Icky. And shout out to you fellas as always, man. And shout out, as I was rolling around today, I heard I'm in the cliff. I heard people bumping Yellow Beezy. I heard people bumping Mo 3. The sad part about it, they could have ran the city and it ain't gonna happen, man.
That's usually what happens in those type of fucking stories, man. It's crazy how that shit fucking came out this weekend. A lot of stuff we about to tap in tomorrow on the chop up. A lot of shit in the rap industry right now that's getting real shaky. Around, and next week is the anniversary of Nipsey's. So a lot of shit between the South and the West Coast that's real shaky right now.
Hey, Biggie, you just went down.
Y'all do y'all homework yet?
Yeah.
What's homework?
No, he said I just gotta look into all the Toops teachers where he just lying in their face about homework. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
The bingo cards. Make y'all bingo cards. Make y'all chop up bingo cards. 4x4. We ain't gonna play a big old game of bingo. The winner gets a king cake. I just fucking offered that up. I don't know.
The winner gets a king cake. No, the winner gets a leftover king cake.
With the knife in the box. With the knife in the box.
Knife in the box.
It's some Skyline chili.
Skyline chili.
That's a fuck. I hope I lose now. I'm not even gonna pick no good answers. Shout out to you, fellas. Yes. Great show, Dale. Great show, brothers. Appreciate y'all.
Lots of fun, gents. Lots of fun, guys.
Yep. Definitely appreciate everybody chiming in. Be sure y'all tune in tomorrow for the chop up. Where we're gonna be
just powered over Jake. Jake don't get no shout outs. Okay. Nope. I said, fuck Jake, any shout outs.
Hey, like I said, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
There you go. Good job, Jake.
Shout out to the commission.
Jake, you fine.
Yeah, you fine. You banned.
All right. And with that said, man, we're gonna see y'all tomorrow.
Wrap it up, B. Sorry, it's another half baked reference. Wrap it up, B.
Wrap it up, Brox.
Wrap it up, B.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.